Good evening and welcome to the campus of the Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington for tonight's WISL matchup between the visiting Snohomish Steelheads and your Oly Town Artesians. My name is John McGlamory, and beside Cartwright Media, we're bringing you the action tonight and every night. The Artesians take the pitch. Tonight is another big whistle match for the Artesians, who come into this match riding a 4-game win streak. I've been gone for a month and missed a couple of their wins, but let's do a quick recap. Home unbeaten streak here at the Icebox, known as the Pavilion, where tonight temperatures are approaching 38 degrees here indoors. A wild temperature for an athletic event that's not played on skates. But here we are in the dead of winter in an outdoor-indoor facility. Well, Snohomish, they are limping into this game. You can see 0-5 on the season, struggling to get things put together after the split up there in Snohomish, where two teams came out of one. The Snohomish Sky and the Snohomish Steelheads are the two new teams in the league, and it has been tough sledding for the Steelheads this year, coming in at 0-5. For Oly Town, Manny Nicasio and Casey Sedor are your leaders on the season. 6 goals apiece. Gavin McElroy and Nate Boatwright with 4. Nate Boatwright also leads the team in assists with 4. And in between the pipes for the Artesians, of course, 2-time Player of the Week, Isaiah Damshin, only allowed 15 goals in 240 minutes of play here, which for indoor soccer is pretty darn good. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. We don't have the starting lineup graphic, but I will give it to you. Starting for the Artesians tonight, in goal, Isaiah Damshin. Up top, Casey Sedor, Manny Nicasio. In the middle, Gavin McElroy, and the defenders, Kainoa Wong and T.R. Jewett. Those are your starters for the Oly Town Artesians tonight, as they look to continue their march towards the playoffs here in the WISL. Reminder, new league, new playoff format. Top 6 seeds, or top 6 teams make it into the playoffs. Top 2 seeds get a bye. 3 through 6 play each other, and then the winners meet in the semifinals. So just looking to stay in the top half of the standings tonight are the Artesians. And we will take a quick break. The players are going to be let out onto the field. And don't forget, at halftime, there's a special announcement for the USL 2 squad. We're not going to carry that live, but I will bring the announcement to you in the second half. So don't fret. I will bring it to you as soon as I can. You're watching Oly Town Artesian Soccer, brought to you by Nicole's Bar. And we will be right back for the first quarter of action right after this. Welcome back to the pavilion, and we are getting ready to kick things off here in the 6th game of the year for the Artesians here, trying to extend that win or unbeaten streak at home. 23 months without a loss here at the Icebox. The best home field advantage in all of sports. If you don't know, you don't know. Get down here and take a look. The small field, the cold temperature, it is the preeminent home field in all of soccer. We are about ready to kick things off. Oly Town coming into the game with a 4-1 record, 4 wins in a row after an opening night loss at Tacoma. And I've got to say, the last 2 games have been impressive. Going on the road, exercising the demon that was the semifinal last year, coming away with a win at Everett, a very difficult place to get a result from, and coming away with a win that was huge. And then following that up with just absolute thrashing of Vancouver, 15-2. And the Artesians are firing on all cylinders right now. But we'll see if the month-long layoff is going to affect them. We'll see if they need to kick the rust off a little bit before things get going. But we are about ready to get underway. Wearing the captain's armband tonight for the Artesians, number 2, Manny Nicasio, and for Snohomish, number 5, Adrian Vasquez. Starting for Snohomish, number 10, Adrian Vasquez, number 5, Nathan Sanders is the captain. Number 15, Ryan Wilson. Number 28, Austin Simmons. Number 30 is Andres Mancilla, who has the greatest hair in the building tonight. And in goal, the number 18, Jace Cavini Marty. And away we go, Snohomish on the front foot. Mancilla and Simmons battling. Now it comes down into the defensive end for the Artesians, played out by Cavini Marty. Held in. Artesians with the high press. It's going to come back to McElroy. McElroy to Manny. Manny back to Gavin. Gavin looks around, plays it across field, finds Kainoa Wong with his first touch. Down low into the corner, Casey Seedor. Back to the goal, kicks it forward. It goes into the arms. A rebound shot off the post by Wong. He had an open goal, just couldn't put it past the keeper. Manny with a couple moves now in the corner. Double team comes. Manny still gets away. Manny flicks it into the keeper. It's going to be saved by Cavini Marty. And boy, what an opportunity for Kainoa Wong that just went wide. Now it's Sanders at midfield, plays it up high, flicked into the middle, played out by Seedor, tracking back on defense. Coming away with it is Wong. Plays it to Damshin. Now changes being made by the Artesians. First time into the game now for Oly Town. Number 8, Adrian Allen Berrigan. Wong runs off the field, plays it to Jesus Flores. And now Berrigan with it. Raimundo Curiel in the game now for Oly Town, and he's got the ball. Flicked out, Calvin Boyle chasing Calvin. Off the boards, finds somebody in the middle. It's played down. It's going to be a handball as it comes off the hands of Alan Miranda. And a restart coming up. Long throw in into the middle. Damshin comes out, and he snags it off the feet of Marcus Swanson and gets things restarted on the far side. 2 minutes played here in the first quarter, no score. Oly Town with the first good opportunity that went just off the red post by Kainoa Wong. Now Damshin looking to play in the middle, plays a long ball on the ground, gets it to Miranda. He makes the turn, plays in the middle, shot saved! Shot was saved by Cavini Marty. And what a save it was, as it looked like Flores was the one who got the foot on it. And now the rebound comes all the way out, broken up by Calvin Boyle nicely, and he gets away on the overlap. Boyle cuts back. Gets it to Miranda. Change is made. T.R. Jewett back in the game. Miranda with it now. Damshin. Casey Seedor back into the game. Boyle switching to the far side. Damshin with no pressure, just getting things going, getting a couple touches on the ball. Down into the corner now, Seedor chasing. He gets there, circles around, steps over, and plays it back. Gets it to Luke Phillips. Good to see Luke back. The senior at Oly High School had a nasty ankle injury in November, and it's good to see him back and able to compete tonight. He is a solid player for my man Ty Johnson's Olympia High School soccer team. Now Casey Seedor circles around into the middle. It goes to Jewett. It comes off the face of Jewett, and it's going to be held by Snohomish. Seedor tracks back, wins it, and away with it comes Adrian Fong. Fong gets it back from Kubota. Seth Kubota making his home debut. Phillips to Damshin. Pressured. Damshin gets away, plays it up front, gets it to Kubota. Kubota loses out, and it's going to be picked up by number 23 for Snohomish, Bernardo Costa. Phillips right in front of me, putting a guy down, not afraid. Here comes the ball, goes to Phillips. Shot comes across, broken up by Costa. Phillips tracking back, can't get it. It's going to be won by Abel Valdez. And now on the overlap, here comes Dorian Lair, the coach, number 25, into the game. Just couldn't get on it, and it goes all the way back to Damshin. Still no score as we approach 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Into the middle. Here comes Kainoa Wong. Back to Damshin. No pressure at all now by Snohomish. Cut in by Oly Town. Shot comes in. It's scuffed, but saved by Kavini Martin. Seth Kubota with the shot that kind of took the keeper off guard, forced the save. It was a scuffed shot, but it went where it needed to go. And Kubota on defense now gets it away for Wong. Wong takes the shot and save, rebound, score! Adrian Fong puts one in, and the Artesians jump up on top 1-0. The initial shot saved by Kavini Marty. But Adrian Fong was right there to put the rebound home, and the Artesians go on top 1-0. That goal brought to you by Dancing Goats Coffee, the best coffee in the South Sound. Go find them downtown by the Farmers Market and also corner of Legion Way and Capitol. And now a giveaway by Kavini Martin, held in by Seedor. Shot comes in, just goes wide. And cleared out, held in by Manny. Manny gets on his right foot, shot comes in through the 5-hole goal! Manny Nicasio with the steal and the score. And just like that, it's 2-0, Oly Town on top. An unfortunate break for Snohomish as the keeper got a hand to it, just couldn't keep it from sneaking between his legs. And the Artesians double their lead with 9:19 to go here in the first quarter. It is 2-0. Manny with his 7th goal of the season. Now a steal by Gavin McElroy. McElroy out wide, tried to play it to Manny. Broken up nicely by number 22. Stolen away, number 22 is Marcus Swanson. Manny now left foot, shot, score! Manny Nicasio once again. Number 8 on the season, number 2 for the night, and the Artesians go up 3-0 with 3 goals in a matter of a minute and 40 seconds. The Artesians not showing any sign of rust after the month-long layoff that they went through. Up on top 3-0 over Snohomish. Wall-to-wall action here tonight. T.R. Jewett with the ball to Damshin. Now the pressure's coming from Snohomish. It's curled around by Kubota. That's actually not Kubota. That was Jesus Flores who gets bodied off the ball. Now Boyle with it, back to Damshin. Across, Cedar gets it in off the volley, and a parry save by Jace Cavney Marty. Saved another goal as Cedar went high in the air to catch that one on the fly. Good save by the keeper. Corner kick now for Oly Town. Cedar plays it in. Rebound shot, parried out. Rebound by Kainoa. Couldn't get a foot to it, and it's cleared out by Snohomish. Calvin gets it now. It's going to fall to Berrigan. Alan Berrigan taken off the ball, stays in play, headed down, cleared by Jewett into the corner. Cedar is going to get called for the push. A little love tap on Israel Amador, and he's going to get called for that. The officials not letting things devolve like the last game I played, or I called against, I think it was Oly Penn, and that game kind of got out of hand early with the officials. So doing a good job tonight, of course, of getting things taken care of early. No shenanigans, no hooliganism, no funny games. Cedar double teamed in the corner, still with it. Plays it out back to Kainoa Wong. He's double teamed, plays it back to TR Jewett. All the way back to Isaiah. Berrigan now with space. Alan Berrigan. He's going to look to shoot. No, he's going to play it off to Wong. Wong, double team comes. He plays it into the middle. Left-footed shot comes in off the board. No save. Shot comes in. Score. But it's going to be a foul called against Kainoa Wong. Foul called on Kainoa Wong before the shot by Cedar. So the score will remain 3-0. 6:30 left to go here in the first quarter. 2 goals by Manny Nicasio and 1 by Adrian Fong. That's the score sheet tonight. Curiel plays it over to Kubota. Damshin to Miranda. Miranda shoots off the board. Played off by the defense into the corner. Held in by Miranda. He plays it back to Damshin, and the restart will be coming. Curiel. Damshin. Still Damshin plays it into the corner, chasing is Flores. He gets there ahead of Sanders, plays it back. Down into the corner now for Kubota. Kubota has it. He's going to draw a foul. And no, a blue card is coming against Kubota, where that looked like a completely innocuous call. And a blue card comes out. So a power play coming up for Snohomish. I'm going to try and figure out what the call was. There must have been an elbow thrown or something, but it was right in front of the official, and the blue card came out immediately. So power play coming up. Your killers, Gavin McElroy, Manny Nicasio, TR Jewett, and Alan Berrigan. On the field for Snohomish, number 22, Marcus Swanson, number 5, Adrian, number 5, Nathan Sanders, as that shot went wide. Number 30's out there as well, number 22, and Dorian Laird, number 25. Shot comes in, saved by Damshin. Long throw out to the keeper to keeper there, as Damshin made an incredible save on the shot by Lair. Ball into the corner, headed up and over the bar by Andres Mansilla. Getting major Carlos Valderrama vibes from Andres Mansilla, and that's not a bad thing. So Manny with pressure up on top. It's going to be pulled away by Vasquez. He's going to circle around and get it back to Sanders. Sanders to Simmons. Make that Swanson, Lair to Vasquez. Vasquez shot blocked by McElroy. Back to Swanson, and now back to Sanders. Good defensive shape by Oly Town. Out wide, Vasquez. Vasquez plays it back. Shot comes in, pushed aside by Damshin. Unable to clear it as Manny, and it's held in and played back to the keeper. 3:30 to go here in the first quarter, 3-0 the score. Oly Town now trying to kill off the remainder of this penalty as Seth Kubota is in the sin bin. Damshin comes out to grab it, and a foul is going to be called against Dorian Lair on Damshin. And it's all good down there between those two gentlemen. And now the long throw into the corner finds Manny. Manny holds it in, played out, falls to Vasquez. Vasquez right in front of me, plays it to the keeper, Kavni Marty. And now Vasquez in the corner. Power play over, shot comes in, rebound falls behind Damshin, but he circles around and grabs it, and the Artesians are successful in killing that first penalty. Into the game now, Alexander Linnet, his first action of the night for Snohomish. And now we've got blood on the arm of a player. We're going to have to get that taken care of. That's Kubota. He's having a real hard time right now. First drawing the penalty and then finding some blood on his arm. So easily taken care of. Long throw out by Damshin, headed out away by Elbaz. Now Damshin with it again for Oly Town. Plays it low for Boyle. Boyle circles back, finds Curiel. Long ball looking for Lopez, or Wong, Headed away by Valdez, Abel Valdez. And now the long throw out finds Simmons. Taken away by Boyle. Calvin Boyle playing strong, gets it to Cedar. Cedar flicks it into the middle. Calvin gets there. Can he win it? No, he can't. And now a foul is going to be called against Cedar as he went to go get the ball. But the foul is going to be called as the player Elbaz got tripped up. And with 1:07 to go here, it's still 3-0. Kainoa Wong out wide, broken up nicely by Bernardo Costa, but won back by the Artesians, and now Wong with it back to Damshin. Damshin with no pressure into the corner for Cedar. Cedar with Elbaz on him. Elbaz wins it. Plays it into the middle. Lays it off. It's going to be stolen away. Stolen away by Fong. Adrian Fong puts it in the back of the net. His second of the night, and the Artesians are up 4-0. That goal brought to you by Dancing Goats Coffee. Find them on the corner of Legion and Capital Way in their new building. Grab some coffee from them. It's delicious. Artesians up 4-0 here at the Icebox. Kavni Marty tried to clear it up. It's going to be stolen away. Shot's going to come in. Shot saved. Jesus Flores with the opportunity, but it's going to be saved by the keeper. Now he throws it out long into the corner, looking for Austin Simmons. Simmons gets it, back heels, looking for Lair, but Damshin gets there first. Jewett gets it from Damshin. As time is going to tick away here in the first quarter, there goes the buzzer, and a statement made early here by the Artesians in the first quarter. 4-0 the score. 2 goals each for Adrian Fong and Manny Nicasio. And that is where we are. We are going to take a quick break here on the Artesians Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back for the second quarter. Welcome back to the Pavilion on the campus of the Evergreen State College alongside Cartwright Media. Brandon Cartwright, my name is John McGlamory, bringing you the game tonight between the visiting Snohomish Steelheads and your Oly Town Artesians. Hey, it's good to be back. I took the month of December off. Much needed break. My voice needed a break. And it's just good to be back. I love being here. This is a passion of mine. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave again. I have to have some surgery on my neck. And I will be probably missing the remainder of the regular season for the men. I would like to be back for the playoffs. We'll see how that turns out. But don't forget, next weekend, Saturday the 13th, the women are in town. They will be playing against the Tacoma Galaxy here at Evergreen, 6 o'clock, the kick, first kick. And the next men's game is the 27th, and that's going to be a big one. That's against South Sound FC. The South Sound FC and the Artesians will be tied for first in the division if the Artesians hold on tonight. So that game is going to be potentially for a league or a division championship. In theory, it could be. But let's take care of business tonight first. 4-0 the score, and we are back underway. We have a jersey change. Number 17, Seth Kubota, is now number 19, Seth Kubota. A little blood on the jersey. But he got it wrapped, and he's good to go. Damson with it now. Curiel into the middle for Boyle. Calvin Boyle flicks it off. Just magical on the ball is Calvin Boyle. It's hard to believe he's only a senior in high school. Yeah, he's really good. Manny Nicasio now, speaking of really good, off the wall, plays to himself. Couldn't get there, though. Now played into the middle. Flicked up, won by Curiel. He holds it in. Manny tried to get there, couldn't. But the ball's going to fall to the feet of Damson as Simmons couldn't control it. So Damson plays it out wide to Calvin. He cuts it into the middle. Boyle, he's going to shoot, and he's going to shoot it just high. That one was always rising. Into the Oly, oi, oi, oi sign, which is one of our favorites. And a foul's going to be called this time against the Artesians as the fouls are mounting. That, I believe, is number 4. Reminder, at 6 fouls, a blue card comes out and a power play given to the team that does not have 6 fouls. Adrian Vasquez standing over this one right now. Two-man wall. Ball played into the middle, broken up by the wall, cleared out, but held in. Held in by Alejandro Marin Izguerra. Won by Manny, but taken right back by Bernardo Costa. And now a foul is going to be called against the Artesians again. This time it's on Alan Miranda. No, it's not. It was against Snohomish. That one, though, is against Oly Town as Manny climbed into the back of Vasquez. And Manny called for the foul. Blue card, because that is number 6. So number 6 in the books, the Artesians once again going on the penalty kill. Casey Seedor is going to be the one to go sit in the sin bin. Berrigan, Nicasio, McElroy, and Jewett on the field to put the penalty unit of Snohomish to the test. It's Vasquez, Mansilla, Swanson, Lair, and number 5, Nathan Sanders. That is your penalty unit for Snohomish. A little bit of a hold up here as we get ready to get things started. And away we go. Here comes Snohomish on the power play. It's Sanders out wide. Gets it to Swanson. Back from Lair. Sanders. Swanson. Off the post, or off the board. Held in, but Mansilla could not get over it, and it's going to go up into the rafters and out for a throw. That ball could not be found, so it's going to be a stoppage of play as they try to find the ball now. Thank you, Dorian Lair, for going to grab that one. So a restart coming up now. Damshin. Headed out in the corner by Sanders. It's going to be played back to Sanders as Manny puts some pressure there on Vasquez. Swanson now has it. Berrigan and Manny up top. This one's blocked by Berrigan. Stays in play, held in. Rebound comes to Swanson. Shot off the boards. Cleared back to Sanders, and that volley goes off the shoulder of T.R. Jewett, up and out of play. It's going to be a corner kick coming up as that ball went all over the place. And now somebody's trying to throw it in, and they get it on the second try. So corner kick coming up now for Adrian Vasquez. Left-footed corner coming up. Plays it to Sanders. Out wide. Swanson makes the cut. Takes a shot. Blocked by Berrigan. 11-10 to go here in the second quarter. Vasquez with the shot. Stonewalled by Damshin. As that first shot on goal of the power play is blocked by Isaiah, who keeps the shutout going. And now Manny putting some pressure on Sanders, and his ability to track back after playing defense allows him to do that without giving anything up on the power play. Cleared out by McElroy. What a beautiful job by Gavin, as Mansilla was lurking on the back post, and McElroy was able to clear it out. Now Greg McElroy. Now Gavin McElroy into the corner. Berrigan battling with two players, Mansilla and Lair, still battling, and Berrigan comes away with it. Wasting time as the penalty is over, and now another penalty is going to be called against Oly Town, this time right out of the sin bin. Casey Seedor gets called. And that was dangerously close to being a too many men on the field penalty, but it wasn't given. And now Manny comes away. Foul's going to be called, and a blue card issued to number 17, Abel Vasquez. That was a little harsh, as I don't know if he saw Manny or knew he was coming as Manny got shot out of a cannon trying to get that loose ball, but a foul nonetheless. And now Oly Town, fresh off of killing their second penalty of the night, they're going to go on the power play. It's going to be Boyle, Cedar, McElroy, Nicasio. And we've got a stoppage of play here. We're going to have a timeout on the field. Jesus Flores, the other player for Oly Town, on the penalty kill. We're going to take a quick break here as they get things sorted on this timeout, and we will be back to bring you the rest of the first half on the Oly Town Broadcasting Network. We are back at the Pavilion getting ready for the power play. Don't forget, coming up next Saturday, January 13th, Wild Card Weekend, if you're an NFL fan, 6 p.m. here at the Evergreen State College. Come out, support the Oly Town women as they look to get their first win of the year, taking on the Tacoma Galaxy here at the Pavilion. 6 o'clock kick as the Oly Town men are now looking to get another goal here on the power play. 4-0 the score, 9:30 to go here in the first half. 9:50, excuse me. And it's Flores now, played back to Boyle. Boyle at the point, over to Cedar. Boyle gets it back. Flores with Wilson chasing. Wilson chasing the ball, not a box rotation like the Artesians do, and now coming away with it is Snohomish. Linnett to Wilson, back to Linnett off the boards. Linnett, he's going to try and waste some time. That ball played off the shoulder of Boyle. It was dangerously close to being a handball. But here we go again. Boyle out wide to Cedar, into the middle. Shot comes in, blocked by Linnett. The shot by Manny was goal bound, but blocked by Linnett. And now out wide it's Cedar again. McElroy on the post. Shot by Cedar. Blocked by Linnett again. And that's going to be a foul called on Linnett, Alexander Linnett. Referee's not allowing any contact tonight as that was called. And now a pass that gets away from Flores is going to be held in by Flores, though. Wilson couldn't get it. Shot by Cedar, curls right past the keeper and goes in the back of the net. Casey Cedar with his first goal of the night, his 7th on the season. And the Artesians are breaking this one open. 5-0 the score, 1-for-1 on the power play are the Artesians. And 5-0 is where we stand. Kainoa Wong now into the game. Ryan Perkins getting a Oly Oly cheer in. Congratulations. Oh, good save there by Isaiah Damshin. Played out wide, circled by Vasquez. Shot stopped by Damshin. Like to give a congratulations to the Washington Huskies. It makes me sick to say this, but congratulations to the Huskies. Playing in a national championship on Monday against Michigan, and our very own Ryan Perkins. As that ball goes across the face of goal, nobody on the backside. Our very own Ryan Perkins was a place kicker for the Washington Huskies in the early 2000s. And he's going to be heading down to Houston to watch that game. So good for the Huskies, good for Ryan Perkins. Lots of connections to this area with kickers and the Artesians and Olympia in general. But I'm going to stop talking about the Huskies because go Cougs, that's why. So here comes the ball in off the side, played back. It's Curiel, couldn't get a foot to it, holds it, keeps it in play, held in by Fong. Fong looking for the hat trick, and that one's blocked. Lopez now with it, plays it back to Kubota, and now Damshin gets things started. Kainoa Wong with the ball over to Damshin. T.R. Jewett with the good move to get past the defender, but it's going to be one right back. And the shot's going to come in and saved by Damshin. Again, Abel Valdez couldn't beat Isaiah as that one was right on the money in the lower corner, and Damshin smothered it. Wong back to Damshin, plays it for McElroy. Gavin plays it back to Damshin. He's got to play it off his feet with Lair right there. Played into the middle, looking for Wong, held in by Cedor. Casey Cedor. He's the one that scored the last goal. He makes the circle. Left-footed shot blocked. But that's going to be, I'm guessing a handball is going to be called against number 23, Bernardo Costa. That's a tough one, but a foul nevertheless. So Kainoa Wong standing over the top of it, whistle blows, and Wong takes the shot's going to be saved by Kavni Marty. Now into the corner, it's Lair and Wong battling, a little jersey pull, no big deal. And now a foul's going to be called on Wong. A little frustration from getting the jersey pulled. And the Artesians once again dangerously close to getting a blue card for consistent infraction. Consistent infringement. Persistent infringement, whatever you want to call it. Back heel shot score. Dorian Lair with the back heel off the restart. And that will break up the shutout. It is 5-1 with 4:43 remaining here in the first half. What a goal by Dorian Lair as he tricked even me and got the back heel right in, right off the practice grounds. What a goal by Dorian Lair. 5-1 the score. T.R. Jewett now with it for Oly Town. Margin's only 4 now. Oly Town not able to pull away quite yet. We'll see what happens. Boyle into the middle, finds Flores. Flores makes the turn. Flores taken off the ball by Amador, and Amador is the one that ends up with it now as Mansilla has it. Back to the keeper. Kavani Marty into the corner. First time in the game now, Alejandro Marin Esguerra. No, second time in the game, sorry. He's the one with the ball. He gets it back. Calvin on him. Marin Esguerra loses it. And now Flores, he finds Manny on the break. Manny with the toe poke shot blocked away by Wilson. And a foul is going to be called now against Manny. So fouls continue to mount up. I'd like to thank Nicole's Bar, of course, for sponsoring this live stream for you. Nicole's Bar on Legion. Like I've said before, go get those meatloaf sliders. Manny plays it out wide. It's going to fall to Flores. Flores with the shot and the score! Hey! Jesus Flores gets it on the board. It is 6-1. Manny with the assist. And Jesus Flores gets the lead back to 5. 6-1 the score. But yeah, go get those meatloaf sliders. I'm telling you. The perfect bite of food, I'm telling you. So good. Vasquez loses out to Fong, and a foul is going to be called against Vasquez, which is number 5. I saw the third official say that's number 5. So the next foul is going to be a power play coming up for Oly Town. Damshin holding it. Luke Phillips back in the game now. Plays it to Damshin. It's going to be played into the middle. Phillips gets it. He shoots it off the legs of Bernardo Costa. He gets it back. Phillips, he's just powerful. He still has it. Makes a turn, but he couldn't get on it. And Luke Phillips, like a Mack truck out there, but just couldn't get the ball on his shooting foot. And now here comes Fong, still sitting on a hat trick. Plays it back to Phillips. Damshin into the middle. Finds Jewett. 1.5 to go here. 1:50 to go here, excuse me. I still have to read this clock backwards. I can't get my 5s and 2s right. So 1:45 to go here in the first half. 6-1 the score. Oly Town maintaining a comfortable lead over Snohomish. Snohomish not going away though. Vasquez, left-footed shot that just rises. They're going to call it a touch off a Cedar, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up. Got to watch for that back heel now, because that's what got him the last time. Let's see if Oly Town learned their lesson here. Linnett plays it across. It's blocked and cleared by Phillips. So Luke Phillips did learn, and Oly Town gets away with one there. Marine Isguera. Now Lair back to the goal with Phillips on him. Won by Fong, held in by number 4, Jorge Delgado. Elbaz in the game now. Delgado makes the turn. Jewett bodying up on him. Foul's going to be called, and that's going to be number 6, and that's going to be a blue card. And the official's going to talk. They're going to talk it over. And apparently that's not 6. Even though it was 5 last time, apparently this one's 5. So Phillips with it now for Oly Town. 48 seconds to go here in the first half. 6-1 the score. Damshin got to get rid of it. Into the middle. Finds. And no foul. Oh, boy. I know the officials can't see everything. Curiel got taken down there by Linnett. No call. This time it's won by McElroy. McElroy with a shot that just goes over the bar. And it's going to be a restart for the keeper. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball played in low for Lair. Cleared out by Damshin. Poked away by Damshin off the ground. Unbelievable. And now Curiel comes away with it. Curiel put down by Linnett, and now Linnett comes and shoves Luke Phillips. For what reason, I don't know, but how that isn't a blue card is beyond me. It's a blue card for 6, but not for ridiculous display of sportsmanship by number 44, Alexander Linnett. So 8.5 seconds to go here. My guess is the Artesians are going to just let this one tick down. And have a minute 52 power play in the second half, but we'll see what happens. Cedar, Flores, Boyle, Nicasio, and McElroy on the field. I don't want to forget about Isaiah Damson. He's on the field too. And like I suspected, not much going on here. Cedar just going to let the ball take control here. And the first half comes to an end with the Oly Town Artesians on top, 6-1. 2 goals each by Adrian Fong and Manny Nicasio. 1 by Casey Cedar and 1 by Jesus Flores. And that's where we're at the break. We'll have a special announcement here at the end of halftime. I'll bring it to you. I will bring it to you live on the air in the second half. But we're going to take a break here as things are about ready to get underway. And we'll be back with the second half action on the Artesians Broadcasting Network.
My husband.
Oh, we got Pegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. When did you try that? It's really good.
We could try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's? meet my husband.
Oh, we got Pegnog once, didn't we?
Yep.
What can I get started for you?
The Smashville chicken bites and the white with cider.
Cider, yeah. We just got root beer and fries. It's kind of a treat. When did you try that? It's really good.
You could try out a new place. This place looks awesome.
We have really good Brussels sprouts here. They're taught thoroughly. Let's do 2 artesians.
Ooh, can I get a Leopold's?
Welcome back to the broadcast. We just saw there snow on the ground and that well 80 shot, and it looks like snow in the forecast for next week. But right now it's a balmy 39 degrees here inside the pavilion of the Evergreen State College, and a big announcement just made at halftime with the news that head coach Liviu Bird stepped down. Last month, the search began for a new coach, and a new coach was found in one Jason Dunn. Jason Dunn is from Olympia, and he had quite the pedigree. Growing up, played with North Thurston, won a state championship with the Twin Towers of Ty Johnson on that as well. But Jason Dunn, 34 goals his senior year, unbelievable number of goals. Stayed local, played college at Seattle Pacific University, won a national championship there. Played 3 appearances with the U.S. men's national team in 1994. Played with the Seattle Sounders, the Wichita Wings in the indoor, and the Seattle Sea Dogs in the indoor. And we are excited to bring him to Olympia, bring him back home to Olympia. He said a few words to the crowd. He's happy to be back. He's excited to be back. Spent time in Seattle, but this is home for him, and he is ready to get things done, and we can't wait to see what he can bring to the USL 2. Big news in the USL 2 this week as well, as 2 new teams announced in the Northwest Division. West Seattle Junction FC playing at Chief Sealth Stadium up in West Seattle, and the Tacoma Stars jumping into the USL game as well. They will be joining us next year. So lots of news, but the biggest news of all, new head coach Jason Dunn. I, for one, am excited. The North Thurston connection makes me happy. The Sounders connection is great, and it's just good to have a local talent come home and teach the local talent of the future. But where we are now is 30 minutes away from another win for Oly Town, 6-1 the score as we get ready to start the third quarter of action. 2 goals by Adrian Fong, 2 goals by Manny Nicasio, 1 each by Casey Cedor and Jesus Flores. And that is where we sit right now. Beautiful backheel goal by Dorian Lair, the goal scorer for Snohomish. And away we go. Remember, Oly Town on the power play to start, minute 52 left on that power play. Quick start by Snohomish. Wilson in the corner, tripped up by Boyle, and that's going to be a call against Calvin. And that looks like number 5 on Oly Town. Corner kick coming up. As time is just wasting away here on this power play. In the corner, it's Linnett. Lays it off. It's going to be blocked out of there by Snohomish. And Linnett plays it back to the keeper. held in. This time it's going to be taken away by number 22, Swanson, into the corner. And now Calvin Boyle comes away with it for Oly Town as they look to get on the front foot here. 50 seconds left on the power play. Casey Sedor with it, plays it back to Boyle. Boyle in the middle, out wide, finds Flores. Flores takes a curler, looking for the head of McElroy, just over, but it's held in, and now Boyle gets it back to Flores. Flores with the spin. It's going to be stolen by Wilson. He's going to play it into the corner. New keeper, J.J. Olson, in the game for Oly Town as Boyle takes it at the point, plays it down low to Flores. Across to Manny. Manny shoots and Manny scores. Give Manny the hat trick as Oly Town makes good on another power play. And they are up 7-1 now on the Snohomish Steelheads. Scoring goals at will is Manny Nicasio, 9 on the season for him. Didn't play in the first 2 games, so he's on quite the tear right now. Hat trick tonight as well. As we get going here in the third quarter, we are joined by the aforementioned Jason Dunn. Welcome to the broadcast. Jason, it's good to have you back in Olympia. How are you feeling coming back to your hometown to start teaching the future of soccer here in the area?
You know, this is it's kind of a dream come true. I spent 10 years in Arizona, and I was like, I got to come back home, and I needed to find a way, and I found some spots in Seattle to coach, but my heart's here.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get back down here and, start getting soccer on a map, on the national map. So.
Well, you played with a good group of kids growing up. I mean, you could say that as an understatement. I went to North Thurston, but I was there, I think, a few years after you graduated. But, I mean, you have a twin brother who played U.S. National with you as well.
Yep.
And then I know Casey Keller played with you.
Yeah, I played 2 years with Casey. He was a senior when we were a sophomore. And that 1990 team put together, we had 13 seniors, and we all played together for so long. The championship had to be ours.
Yeah. Well, and who can forget the Twin Towers, right? Ty Johnson. I mean, come on, this guy's a legend, right? Yeah. No, I work with Ty, and I goof with him all the time about that. But
I'm sitting over there with him right now. So.
He's really proud of what you guys did back then because it's a big deal. And to have, Ty coaches at Olympia, he's stayed in the area. He's doing what you're doing now. And it's awesome to see. And that's kind of what Oly Town's trying to build is like this regional, conglomeration of talent that's from the area that teaches the area.
Absolutely. And I spent some time in Seattle coaching and hearing that there's some players that were very good players down here in Olympia, but they're heading off to Washington Premier or up north to play in because of leagues or clubs or whatever. And I really want to come down here and try to help the soccer community maintain or retain their talent. And having a professional or USL semi-pro team, a place to play and a pathway to pro really gives them a reason to stay.
Yeah, absolutely. And the level of talent that is in the USL too, it's amazing.
I went to a lot of those games, and a buddy of mine, Jason Farrell, coached the Ballard team for a while until he got a gig coaching for Seattle University, and that guy put together a really good squad.
Well, yeah, and they won the championship last year for a reason. You look at the roster of.
Well, yeah, but the fact that he was pulling players from UW, Seattle U, SPU, Gonzaga. There was players from Penn.
Yeah.
And even the kid they had, Stas from
Penn, yeah.
From Penn, got drafted in the MLS.
Yeah.
He'll probably stay at Penn another year, but he got drafted. The kid was exceptional there, especially a true 9. I'm trying to develop. I want to develop those type of players here, and I think Thurston County. I think we have enough talent that we can form a team. It doesn't mean I don't need to go out. And, you got to have some horses from other
Absolutely.
places. But I think the core can be from here, and as long as they buy into the system, my system is win.
Yeah.
And I said I like to win games. I hate to lose even more.
Yeah.
And I have quite a few championships as a player, and as a coach, I've coached a few championships, but I want this level, and I want to be able to bring that championship here because I think that's what this area needs.
And I think that you're absolutely right with the talent in the area. I've been working with the Olympia High School boys team for years, and just seeing the talent that cycles through there, not just in Olympia, but Tumwater, North Thurston, Timberline. There's good, talented players.
You can
everywhere.
You can even outreach to Shelton. I mean, Manny's from Shelton.
Yeah, Manny's phenomenal.
I mean, I love the kid. He's a workhorse, and that's the type of player. I mean, he wants to win games. You can see it in his eyes, and that's the type of player I want.
Yeah, he is the hardest working guy on the field, and it doesn't matter who's playing because it's always him.
Yep.
And you're absolutely right. He likes to win, and yeah. So like, what kind of formations do you typically play? I mean, I don't want to get into all the weeds with it, but are you 4 in the back, 3 in the back?
So my really go-to is a 4-2-3-1. I like to have the one striker up top that is, and I've always been a true number 9 back to goal. So, I want to train my 9s as that, not that false 9 like a Rui Diaz that comes back and gets the ball, and then who do you play it to because he's the one that's supposed to be played to.
Exactly.
I want that true number 9 up top that can hold the ball for us, and then we get runners off. But I'm a high press type of guy. I've always been a proponent of the Barcelona 5 when Pep was there. 5s.
Oh, T.R. Jewett puts in the open
Great
goal. Yeah. Wallace Scora there off the boards, right to T.R. Jewett into the back of the net. And now it's 9-1 as the floodgates are open. If you're just joining us, we're here with newly announced head coach Jason Dunn for the USL2 men's squad here at Oly Town. And
talking formation.
Yeah.
I mean, I've coached them all, and I really figure out and do my scouting report, try to figure out who we're playing against, and then we'll run a formation out of that. But it's really about having the outside backs that can get forward, and it's having a couple stout center backs that can defend and keep the ball out, help the goalkeeper do his job. But more importantly, it's the possession with the purpose. Great goal by Casey.
Casey Seedor gets his second of the night, a left-footed curler off the post, and it is 10-1. You're talking about Pep Guardiola, and speaking with Livio Bird last year, he was a disciple of Pep Guardiola also. It is amazing how many people, because of the success that he has had as a coach, they emulate it, and it works.
Yeah, and
it works.
And I thought Livio did a great job with this team. I've been to a few of the games, and I mean, they even beat Ballard, the national champs.
Yeah,
in Seattle.
Down a man.
Down a man. And to me, Livio did a good job, and I thought that he has put some groundwork in to help this club get where it's at. But I'm not really an X and O's type of coach. I really coach from the heart and really want to make sure that these guys want to win.
Yeah.
We get 2.5 months to win a national championship.
Yep.
I don't have time to really teach them. I mean, obviously, if they're in college or, late high school players or just getting out of college and trying to find that pathway, they either have it or they don't.
Yeah, and they know how to play at that level.
But the hardest thing is to teach kids or guys, even the girls' side, is to teach them to win. And it's really a mindset, and we're going to go at it. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, and we're going to make sure that when we step on the field, we're going to win some games.
And like you said, the groundwork was laid last year, and I, for one, and I know that Ryan is excited. I know Jason's excited, but seeing what you can do to build on that, I think is
Absolutely
something that we're really looking forward to. When do you anticipate having tryouts? Have you figured that out yet?
Well, I know
or-
we got a tryout next weekend.
Okay.
I believe it's the open tryout. There's like 50-something guys that signed up.
Okay.
And then we'll have probably one or two before the season starts, probably more like an invitational. I've got some players in mind that I've already made contact with, and then I got some feelers out there with some of the college coaches in Seattle to see if there's some players there. But again, I really want to build Oly Town from Oly players.
Absolutely.
I think we have enough talent that we can produce a quality team. We might need to get a few horses out of the box, but
And I think also with the addition of the West Seattle Junction FC and Tacoma, it really has put a strain on the player pool in the area, and I think that it gives us the opportunity to get players from down here.
Absolutely. And I liked what Liviu did, putting a quality team together, but I feel that there might have been a few players from the area that got maybe not the look they should have. And I am all for players here.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I know, I don't want to get into the details of last year or anything. It was a successful season, but I think that there's players that maybe. God, Manny, he's so good. He just went through 3 players, got the shot. It was blocked away, but still just the ability to do that. Now McElroy on the far side. Flores blocked off. But no, we're just excited to have you on, and we look forward to the summer. And, I think you hit it on the head, though, being able to beat Ballard last year in Seattle. I think it showed something to the players and the team that, hey, we're not that far behind these guys.
Right.
And I think that's something, like I said, to build on, and we just can't wait to see what you can do.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I thank my wife for giving me the opportunity. I've been on pretty much on retirement from coaching after my son's 18th or U18 year, and we went to the national or regionals. We won the state championship 2 years in a row, and it was one of those mic drop moments that, as a coach, my chance to coach my kid in his last years and win championships with him. It was great, but coming back, we're going to be building a house here, and we're going to be I'll be working out of Olympia, and it gives me an opportunity to really just focus on this area, and I like Ryan and Jason's vision, and I really think they really want soccer to take off, not just on the professional, the USL2 and the women's, this indoor program. This is a great team to watch. It's exciting, but it's also
Casey Seedor with the hat trick tonight. 12-1 the score with 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
But hopefully we can kind of, I'm not going to say revamp, but I want to get the youth programs going because I want to make sure when we were growing up, we were here. We won state championships with Thurston County Inferno, and given an opportunity, trying to put the youth club on the map here again.
And the talents here, like we've talked about, and the desires here, I think, from the people in charge here at Oly Town. And I know Ryan has a big desire to build the youth program in the area. And
I think he's doing it right, too. And he's not trying to do it all at once. I think we need to put the men's USL team on the map and get them going. The women's did a great job last year. They were just unfortunate in the first round. But, this indoor team can win some games and get into the playoffs. I mean, just showing that Ryan and Jason and the whole club wants this to be successful.
And every week also more and more people showing up to the games. Yeah. The word's starting to really get out. And I think that you're right. There's something going on here that a lot of people want to be a part of. And
like to see the mayors want to get involved too,
That would be something else.
I know Andy Ryder over in Lacey. We had a good conversation, and just trying to find something that can help spark this would be awesome for us.
I agree. I think, and that's been something. Not to go off on a tangent here, but I mean that's been something lacking in the area for decades. There's just not that. I mean, they built the rack, but really there's only one true soccer pitch out there.
Yeah, I mean, true one's the grass, right?
Well, yeah, the nice one's the grass, but we just don't have that complex, or like Ryan said at halftime, that stadium that you can put people in. That's dedicated to soccer, and I know that there's some irons in the fire, and we'll see what happens. But
it would help being a destination for some of these players too.
Absolutely.
Having that type of facility, and I know Ballard's got a good one on them with getting Memorial this year. They're going to be playing a lot of their games out of there, not SPU, because SPU I believe is going through a revamp. But
okay.
I've played a lot of professional games at Memorial, and it's a great atmosphere. I remember 12,000 sold-out crowd against Vancouver, our last game of that 94 season, and, man, it was awesome. It's just loud, and it really fuels the players too, and having that type of atmosphere.
Absolutely, it does. And then while we're talking about the summer too as well, I mean, if you're interested in being a host family, don't forget to go on the website and check things out. Host families are always important too if we've got players coming from out of state. So go ahead and check that out if that interests you. But, I mean, this is what a game to bring you out. I mean, this is – oh, and now we've got a blue card? No, not a blue card, but close. So Linnett on thin ice down there as he put McElroy into the boards, but 11-1 the score here is going to happen. Well, Jason, I am, for one, happy to have you on board. I know I'm not the only one, and we're excited to see what happens in the summer. Good luck next weekend with the tryout.
Yep.
I know that's going to be probably one of the hardest parts of your job is to whittle that roster down.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I've got a few in my mind already, and they've already pretty much committed, so – just building off of that core. Once I can get the look of these, especially these local guys, next weekend's the really tell for me. And it's one of those things that I'm not looking for somebody that can read and play the game, and they've got to be able to have that passion and that ability to showcase themselves. And I don't want the superstar moves and everything else. That's not me. It's never been me.
Right.
But I want somebody that is not afraid to express and really show, because that's what's fun about it. That's why you love the game.
Yeah. Things getting a little chippy out there right now. I don't know if you saw that, but boy, players going down. It's going to happen in a game like this. Kynell Wong getting into it with Vasquez, and now they're squared off against each other again now over here. So we'll see how this one plays out. But I'll let you get back to Tyrone over there on the sideline on the Olympia boys squad. And again, just excited to have you, and we can't wait to see what you can bring to the table for the future.
This is going to be awesome.
It's going to be great. Thanks for coming on, Jason. Take care.
Yep.
That was Jason Dunn, the new coach here at Oly Town for the USL 2. We're excited to have him on board. Pedigree of winning and the right attitude of wanting to build things here in the South Sound, which is what we really have wanted to do for the longest time, ever since this club was founded by Tim Smith, Brandon Sparks, was wanting to bring and showcase the local talent that we have here, because there's a lot of it. Score right now, scoreboard is broken. I believe it's 13-1. Shot by Cedar goes up and in, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Sorry we didn't have much going on, but we really wanted to get Jason on the call and talk about the future of not just the USL 2 squad, but Oly Town in general. So we'll be right back to bring you the fourth quarter of action here from the Pavilion. You're watching Oly Town Soccer on the Artesians Broadcasting Network.
Business banking relationship built on teamwork and trust? Ask the owners of Olympia's own Oly Town Artesians Football Club. When professional league soccer action took Olympia by storm, club owner Ryan Perkins turned to his own personal banking choice, Oly Fed, to help his artisans win local business sponsorships, develop digital marketing opportunities, and expand fan and player programs for men's and women's indoor-outdoor soccer. Oly Fed is even a major youth outreach partner, supporting our next generation of up-and-coming football stars. Ryan and his hometown football club know it's all about working with true team players who value what a local mutual bank can offer, something generations have understood since 1906. At Oly Fed, mutual banking is all about putting real relationships above the bottom line. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Pavilion, the ice box known as Oly Town's home field for the fourth quarter of action. 11-1 the score. Oly Town on top of Snohomish. Dorian Lair playing sixth attacker now in the goal. He's going to be playing up all quarter long. Casey Cedor got his hat trick. Manny Nicasio got his hat trick. Thanks again to Jason Dunn. Just a great conversation with him as Oly Town looking to turn a new chapter over in local soccer, and who better to do it than Jason Dunn, a local, not just a soccer legend, but just an all-around good soccer guy. And it's great to have him here. He's happy to be home, and we're happy to have him, and we cannot wait to see what happens. More announcements coming soon for the women. Don't forget, open tryouts are next week. I don't know if it's too late to sign up. It probably is, but if you are interested, go check the website just in case. So away we go here in the fourth quarter. Miranda with it back to J.J. Olson. Olson's made a couple good saves here in the third quarter. Getting some game action under his belt. Damshin with an outstanding half a play. Jesus Flores double team. Played back to Miranda. Flores circles around, plays it back to his right foot. Calvin Boyle with it. Down low, finds Miranda. Cedor on the curl, couldn't get him the ball. Good opportunity there for Casey, as he has matched Manny, both with 9 goals on the season. And here comes Vasquez, plays into the middle, broken up by T.R. Jewett. And I don't know, I have a sneaking suspicion that Jason Fairhurst's single-season goal record for the Oly Town men might fall this year. I'll go out on a limb and say that, because both Casey and Manny playing out of their minds this season. Both with a hat trick tonight, both with 9 goals on the year. Fong with 2. Rebound comes in, broken up nicely by Fong, and away he goes. Adrian Fong, couple step overs, pulls it back, lays it off. Curiel into the middle. Cedor's shot goes way up into the rafters, and that one is going to be out for a restart to Dorian Lair. Time stopping as the new ball is coming in. Don't forget to visit Nicole's Bar, our wonderful live stream sponsor. Legion Way, ball shot blocked away by J.J. Olson all the way out to Manny. But Nicole is a fantastic friend of the organization, has a great, the bar is just the perfect place. It's quiet. It's open for everybody. It's just a wonderful place to eat. It's a wonderful place to drink, and it's just a good time. So head down to Nicole's Bar, half a block to the west of Capitol Way on Legion. Flores shot blocked, held in. Rebound comes to Curiel. He plays it down low to Manny, and he's going to circle it back around. Off the boards, cleared out. Now Maureen Isguera trying to get it. Ball played in, broken up by Kubota. Kubota loses it as Valdez gets it back. Takes the shot. Foot save by Olson. Cleared out by Flores, and that's going to be a 3-line pass. It's going to be a foul. Restart from the top. But what a foot save by J.J. Olson. J.J. hasn't played for a few years, but he couldn't tell by the way that he's playing tonight as that ball held off. Shot goes just wide. No save necessary. And now Andres Mansilla won it back. Now in the corner. Maureen Isguera plays it back for Wilson. Lair playing up. Manny pressuring. Ball cleared away. Manny's going to get it. Out wide is Kubota into the middle, though it's Flores. Flores plays it, loses control. Ball is going to be cleared out, but played off the ground, and a foul is going to be called against Jesus Flores on the rebound. Luke Phillips into the game. T.R. Jewett into the game. McElroy into the game. And now a foul is going to be called against Mancia. And a restart coming up for JJ in the box. Under 10 to play here in the fourth quarter. 11-1 the score. Long ball into the corner. Lair's going to be the one that comes up with it. Takes the long throw out into the corner. And McElroy with a scorpion kick to win it. And now comes McElroy into the middle. Broken up by Valdez. Played back across. Lair picks it up and sprints out of the box. Plays it back to Wilson. Pressure by Cedor. And now T.R. Jewett is going to come away with it. Swanson, on him. Swanson. Manny has it. Manny's going to take a shot that was always going wide. McElroy gets the rebound, played all the way across the field. Going to be won this time by Berrigan, but lost it to Swanson. And now coming up is Olson. And a quick restart to Casey. Casey plays it back to the middle. Takes the shot, blocked by Lair. Played back in. Lair can't get it. Cedor comes away with the ball. Plays it across all the way to JJ in the back. And now Berrigan has it in space. Alan Berrigan into the corner. Finds Flores. Double teamed. Loses it to Mansilla. Back to Swanson. One back by McElroy. Berrigan. No hurry. Linnet. trying to win it, but Berrigan comes away with it. Olsen off the boards, back to Berrigan, back to Olsen. Linnet not giving up on the pressure. Just a two-man game now, and now Berrigan's going to come away with it in space. But Amador is going to break that up, and a foul is going to be called against Berrigan. As a good job by Amador to step up and win the ball and draw the foul. And that is a yellow card now coming out against Berrigan. So Berrigan's going to get called for a yellow. So into the box, a 5-minute sit in the box. No power play, but a 5-minute game misconduct now for Berrigan. I think he kicked the ball away when they were trying to do a quick restart. Protesting his case, but the decision has been made, and 5 minutes in the sin bin for Berrigan with 8 to play in an 11-1 game. Just not wanting to go in there. He doesn't want to go in the penalty box, but eventually he makes it. So away we go. No power play, but a 5-minute, basically a timeout, if you really think about it. It's just a timeout. So a timeout for Alan Berrigan. Okay, we're back. I apologize for that, everybody. I try to keep it professional, but sometimes I just break that fourth wall because it's too funny. J.J. Olsen, what a save. Valdez denied by the strong arms of J.J. Olsen. Valdez keeps it in play. Need up by Curiel. Held down. Curiel wins it back. Flores bodies off Marine Izaguirre, and now McElroy comes away with it. J.J. Olsen. Fountain of Youth has found him tonight as he looks amazing out there in the goal. Down into the corner, finds Flores. Turns. Jersey's getting pulled, but no call. Flores is going to come away with it, though, and it's going to be played back to Fong. Adrian Fong now over to Curiel. No, make that Olsen. Luke Phillips in the game now along with Calvin Boyle. The Oly High School boys onto the pitch now for Oly Town. Calvin Boyle gets it. Out wide. Fong. Olsen. No hurry at all to advance the ball, but a giveaway by Olsen. Too hard looking for Phillips. It's going to be laid off. Played back to Marine Izaguirre. It's going to be blocked and pushed aside and cleared by JJ. Cedor double team, plays it back. Elbaz couldn't get there. And now Cedor looking to do something. Plays it back. Plays it across now. Finds T.R. Jewett. T.R. Jewett with a goal earlier in the third quarter. We were talking with Jason Dunn when that happened. Vasquez now steps on the ball, could not get around it, and now here comes Boyle, Calvin Boyle. What's he going to do? He's going to play it into the corner. Gets it to Fong, rebound for Luke Phillips, and the shot takes a deflection off the leg of Elbaz. Kareem Elbaz with the block, but a corner coming up now for Oly Town. Quick restart, shot came in by a sliding Jewett. Rebound comes in, and Jewett plays it up over the net. 5.5 to go here in the game. 11-1 the score. Oly Town in command, and they will go to 5-1 on the season. Move into a virtual tie for first place with the Tacoma Stars and South Sound FC. Don't forget, the next men's home game is going to be against South Sound FC. As Manny gets the ball back, he plays it in, looks to wind it, plays it back to himself, gets it to Jewett, back to Manny in space. just a joy to watch Manny Nicasio really coming into his own in the last 12 months or so. Had a good run with the USL squad and really putting a stamp on this indoor team. Named the captain, and he's living up to that responsibility in more ways than one. Manny makes the turn. Calvin. Don't forget, Oly Town does kick-arounds, Tuesday clinics and Saturday kick-arounds. Visit olyindoor.com to sign up. I know that players, men and women, are involved. Eden Comstock from the women's team is involved. Manny Nicasio. Manny with the shot and the score! Manny Nicasio with number 4 on the night. Number 10 on the season. And 12-1 is the score. Oly Town running away with things here in the pavilion. USL Youth Clinics with pro player Miguel Gonzalez. Visit olytownfc.com for that info. Miguel Gonzalez from Yelm played, I know he played with the Tampa Bay Rowdies in the USL Championship. Nice save again by Olsen. Rebound comes in. Linnett with a shot to score. Alexander Linnett gets one past Olsen, who's still on the ground. Looks to be more mad at himself than injured. So Linnett gets one back, and it's going to be 12-2, and that's the score. Timeout called by head coach Nick Boatwright. We're going to stay here. Got some announcements. Don't forget to come out here next weekend, January 13th, 6 o'clock, as Oly Town women take on the Tacoma Galaxy. If you need enticement to come down here, Well 80 is slinging beers here at the pavilion. We've got the Artesian Brew Garden, 21 and over, of course. 3 beers to choose from. Number 1, Leopold's 1896. Number 2, 80 pounds of hops, my personal favorite. I'm an IPA guy, and that is one of the best IPAs I've drank in my life. And a rotating cider for the cider drinkers in the area. Come on down next Saturday. Come on down January 27th as the men take on South Sound FC. That game is going to be the crucial game in the division, so don't forget to come out for that one. Both games kick at 6 o'clock. Don't forget to follow Oly Town on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Like to thank our title sponsors this year as well: Dancing Goats Coffee, Van Dorm Realty, Olympia Jeep, Forma Construction, Well 80, and of course Nicole's Bar. Down on the corner, it's Sanders. Plays it back. Amador gets it away. Shot goes in. Shot goes in the back of the net for Mansilla. Could have gone either way. Could have been a foul, but it wasn't called. And now Luke Phillips is going to get a yellow card. So Luke Phillips is going to spend the rest of the game in timeout with Alan Bear again over there. Alan gets to come out in 31 seconds. He's learned his lesson, so he'll be back out in 31 seconds. So 2 yellow cards for Oly Town. Not a good look. We don't want those, but I mean, the officials are putting a clamp on any kind of shenanigans, and I got to give him credit for that. But sometimes you just got to let things go. It was nothing malicious. So, rant over. Now it's Curiel in the corner with Valdez. Stolen by McElroy. McElroy tried to get away, couldn't. Cleared out by JJ. Held in by Linnett. McElroy couldn't clear it. Linnett has it back to Valdez, and now all the way back to Lair. 12-3 the score. 3 minutes to go. Manny Nicasio with the steal. McElroy with a shot on the open net. Backheeled into the goal. Manny Nicasio with his 5th goal of the night. Manny Nicasio has just tied the single game record held by Jason Fairhurst and Manny Nicasio. I think this is his second 5-goal game in his career. Just unbelievable player. No own goals in indoor soccer, of course, so the last player to touch was Manny, and he gets the goal. So number 5 on the night, 13-3 the score. I'd like to thank Premier Airport Shuttle, ThurstonTalk.com, Sure Clean Car Wash, Wembley Soccer Shop, and GGCW Renovations for their support as well this season. 13-3 the score. Manny Nicasio with 5 goals. Just an unbelievable start to his season. 11 goals on the season for Manny. And I know that I effuse praise on Manny almost every game, but his soccer is one thing, but he's an even better person, and that's what makes me enjoy him even more. And I love watching him have success. 5 goals tonight. Lair now with the shot, a rifle that's blocked by Curiel. It's going to be played out by Flores. Miranda into the corner, finds Curiel off the boards. It's going to be cleared out by Sanders. Make that Swanson. I've got Sanders, Swanson, and Simmons. We're having difficulty. Berrigan with a shot saved by Lair. Berrigan looking for that hat trick with a minute 20 or minute 54 to go here in the game. Boyle coming in now. Free kick from the top. It's going to be Jesus Flores taking it. 3-man wall, 1 on the post, and Mansilla out on the side covering Boyle. Flores takes the shot and scores. Jesus Flores with the re-kick goal. 14-3. Oly Town has put this one on ice. His 2nd goal of the night. And the Artesians dominating from start to finish in this game. It is fun to watch. They've outscored their opponents 28-5 in the last 2, 29-5 in the last 2 home games. So if you want to come out and watch Do It, it's a great environment, the best home field advantage in all of sports. And it doesn't get any better than this. Cedor now, Amador on him. Back to Boyle. Good play by Abel Valdez to take it off the feet of Boyle. He plays it over. Shot comes in. It's going to go wide, always wide. Bernardo Costa unable to get it on frame. 1:24 to go here in the game. Adrian Fong still looking for that hat trick. Being encouraged by the bench to score. Cedor, Boyle across. Jewett couldn't get it. Simmons was the one that let it go. TR Jewett blocked by Simmons. Jewett plays it back, finds Fong. Back to the goal, has to circle. Olsen gets it back to Fong. He turns towards goal now. Here comes Fong. Gets it into the corner. Elbaz battling with Cedor. Casey Cedor also on a hat trick, or he has his hat trick. Just letting time slip away in the corner. Elbaz not doing much to pressure. 40 seconds left. Boyle down in the corner, finds Curiel. Curiel to Fong, back to Curiel into the corner. Played off the boards, rebound comes to Cedor. Shot, foot save, Lair. Dorian Lair with a good foot save there. The bench imploring Fong to get involved. to get his hat trick. Into the middle, cleared out through the legs of Valdez, won by Curiel. Olsen to Boyle. Boyle turns, gets it to Kubota. Kubota circles, double team comes. Elbaz battling. Elbaz wins it. Into the corner, tried to clear it out, held in by Cedor. Flicked around, won this time by Kubota. Taken away by Wilson, held in by Kubota. And time is going to run out on the game, and time is going to run out on the Snohomish Steelheads as the Oly Town Artesians are going to come away victorious again with a final score of 14-3. This game dominated from start to finish by the Oly Town Artesians. 5 goals by Manny Nicasio, 3 by Casey Cedor, 2 by Jesus Flores. Those are the scores. Adrian Fong had 2. T.R. Jewett had 1. And boy, just an all-around performance again. Damshin and Olsen in goal were fantastic, and just can't say enough about this team. So the Artesians go to 5-1 on the season, 15 points, a virtual tie with South Sound FC and Tacoma. We don't know what they've done tonight yet, but Oly Town taking care of business on their end. And they are the ones that are leading this division right now. Don't forget, next weekend, 6 o'clock kick on the 6th or the 13th of January here at Evergreen. The women are taking on Tacoma Galaxy. 6 o'clock kick here. The next men's game, January 27th, here at Evergreen against South Sound FC. That's the big one for the men, so come out and cheer them on. Of course, every live stream brought to you by Nicole's Bar. Thank you for your support, Nicole and staff. It's been great to have you, and we appreciate everything you do for us here. We're going to step away for just a minute. We might get a player on, we might not, we will see. But we'll be right back to close this broadcast out here on the Artesians Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here with Manny Nicasio, captain of the Oly Town Artesians. And Manny, you know, personally, 5 goals tonight. I mean, that's an amazing stat. But more importantly, another huge win at home. 14-3 the final score. What does it feel like right now within the team the way you've been playing the last 2 months?
It feels really good to be with a bunch of guys. Like, it feels more than just a team. Like, I come out here and I come to practices, and you can see during practice that these guys just want to play and they want to be competitive. So when we take that from practice and then bring it into games, it feels so good to see it and play with a bunch of these guys.
And you know, you guys hadn't played in a game setting for a month.
Yeah.
And you know, what do you have, 3 minutes of rust before you guys started scoring goals at will? And,
yeah.
And it just seemed like you hadn't had a break at all. And I think that says something about the level of training and the level of play that you guys are putting forth.
Yeah, no, it's been good. It's been great. It's not playing for so long and then jumping right back into it and still looking like the team still has it and like we're just growing has been a great thing to see.
Well, on a personal note, like I said, you scored 5 goals tonight. You didn't even know it, but yeah, you scored 5 goals tonight. That puts you on 11 for the season.
Yeah.
And I know personal stats probably don't mean much to you at all, but for someone like me who's watched you play for what, 5-6 years now, it's fun for me to see you improve so much. What do you attribute like your growth to over the years? I mean, other than hard work, obviously.
Can you just kind of rephrase that a little?
Well, like, what's been your drive, your motivation,
okay.
probably to probably improve, like more on the field, you know?
Well, kind of when I first started playing here, like I wasn't getting really much minutes here. Like straight after sort of high school, I was playing with the team and I just wasn't getting enough minutes, and I was just kind of like a little demoralizing. And then I was like, I just kind of made it my goal to just keep playing and trying to get better day by day. And I just kept playing. I kept playing, and then I'm surprised. I'm just like, I didn't think I could score. You know.
Well, you know, I think for someone who's watched play as long as I have, it's been awesome to watch. And I know how much fun you have playing the game.
Yeah.
And you can see it when you're playing out there, that you're just having fun. And I think it spreads to the whole team because everybody out there, they're having fun. They're picking each other up. They're patting each other on the back. Everybody wanted Fong to get his hat trick tonight. I could hear it on the bench. You know, it's the type of thing that makes a team really fun.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you guys have found that this season.
No, it's actually kind of a funny story. I live with Fong, and he was telling me, I'm going to score today. I feel something. I'm going to get a hat trick. And we were trying to get him his hat trick.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Well, you know, it's fun. You know, and you can see the kids are out now. The crowd was good today.
Yeah.
I think something's happening here. And you know, the season is just beginning, really. I mean, you've got a few, like 6 more games to go, plus the playoffs if you get there. And the way it looks right now, you guys are going to be battling with South Sound for that 1 or 2 seed. And I think that's exciting. So good luck to you in the future, and we'll see you here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, no, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I think it's great that we're finally battling for first or second. I think that's something we've been battling for like the last few years. And now that we're in that position again, it would be great, especially to bring a playoff game here to home. It's going to be great. Yeah,
this is, like we said, the best home field advantage in all of sports. It's been almost 2 years since the indoor team has lost here.
Yeah.
So,
it's not going to stop here.
No, it's not. So we're going to keep it going. So once again, Manny Nicasio, thanks for joining us here on the post-game show, and congrats on a big game, congrats on a big win, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody, we will see you all back here next weekend for the women's game between the Tacoma Galaxy, the Oly Town Artesians.
Sweet. See you guys soon.
I'm not on it. Welcome back to the post-game show. Once again, the Artesians come away victorious 14-3, the final score. Thanks to Manny Nicasio for jumping on for the post-game interview. And now I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, of course, as always. Starting with Nicole's Bar in Olympia, home of Nicole and her bar. It is a great place, live stream broadcast sponsor. Thank you so much, Nicole. Everybody go down to Nicole's Bar, grab yourself food, grab yourself drink, have a good time. Van Dorm Realty, Premier Airport Shuttle, Sure Clean Car Wash, Wembley Soccer Shop. Thank you all for your support this season and seasons in the past and hopefully seasons in the future. On behalf of Cartwright Media, Brandon Cartwright, my name is John McGlamory signing off for tonight. We'll see you next weekend as the women take on the Tacoma Galaxy here at the Pavilion. Once again, final score 14-3. It's been great. We'll see you next week.